Today, we're checking out Disney's second park, Disney California Adventure. Featuring an entire Marvel themed land and a spectacular looking Cars land, join me as we check out both, explore the rest of the park, and watch the nighttime spectacular. Alright, it's day 3. Yesterday we were at Disneyland. Today we're going to Disney's California Adventure. It's got the new Marvel land there with the Guardians overlay on Tower of Terror. And it's got the Cars land. I think they're the two biggest things there. So let's head down and do the early entry for hotel guests and see what it's like. Pro tip that I learned yesterday is, because the line normally stretches down to the car park, if you take one of these side exits out of the hotel, you can join the back of the line quite easily, which is nice compared to having to go out the main entrance and walk all the way down the security line. You'll need your key to get back in if you want to come back in this way, but it's just about a quarter of the length of yesterday. We're nearly at the front already. We're through security again and on our way to the park. Took maybe 5 or 10 minutes. It's pretty quick there. They don't have the new machines they do in Florida where you can just leave the stuff in your bag and it auto scans it. You have to open it up and a person checks it for you. But right, we are on our way. We are at the park. It's what time is it? It's about 10 past. So we've got about 20 minutes till early park entry, and it doesn't look like you can even get into the park yet. Yeah, they're queuing outside Disneyland as well. So I guess we must be slightly earlier than yesterday. And we were able to scan in and get into the park. And let's take the shortest line and get in. We're in the hotel entry line. I'm not entirely sure where this goes. I think it's the Marvel area, so let's go there. We've got the Radiator Springs Racers Lightning Lane, and we have one for Mission Breakout at 8 as well. So let's go see what we can do before then. We're in. So the rides in Avengers Campus all have lightning lanes that we want to do. In Cars Land, the Mater's JamBOOree and the Luigi things do not. So we're going to go to Cars Land and try and knock them out, because we won't be able to get lightning lane for them later on. And then we'll... Oh, sorry, just getting a map. And then we'll... Oh, it's not a map, that's a tasting passport. Put that back. So yeah, we're going to try and knock them out, because we can do lightning lanes for all the Marvel stuff. It's Meters. This is the entrance for Meters. Should we do this? Yeah, let's do this.
You know what kind of music DJ plays during the holidays?
Let's see what this is like. That's that done. It was worth the 0-minute wait. There were only 2 of us on the ride. It was alright. You sit behind Mater, who's a tractor in a little carriage, and it spins around, and there's like 3 turntables, and it switches between the turntables. There's some music. It's fairly violent when it switches. You certainly feel it. But yeah, it's alright. It's worth doing. It does not wait. So next, what time is it? It's 20 to 8. So we've got 20 minutes of early park entry. Let's see if we can do the other ride here in Cars Land that has no lightning lane. Then we can switch to Radiator Springs Racers. I think this is it here. Luigi's Rollickin Roadsters, which doesn't seem to be open. Let's go ask the guy. Luigi's Roadsters does not open for early park entry. So the only other ride we could do here would be Radiator Springs Racers, which we have the... Radiator Springs Racers is also not open for early entry, from what the guy told me. It's just Meters. So let's head into Avengers and see what we can do here for the next 20 minutes. Then we can always hop back, it's pretty close, and do the lightning lane for the Radiator Springs Racers. Alright, this is the Avengers Campus. The music beating out. There is absolutely no one here. Oh, there's Web Slingers. Is Web Slingers open? Doesn't look it. Let's go see. It's different to Disneyland where everything in a certain land was open, so you just hop between them. Here there's only certain things, and I did not research which those certain things were. Oh yeah, Webs and Goods is open. Let's do this.
Kids can create the next big idea that will give you the tools to become the next generation of heroes. We hope you have a great time on your visit to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade Open House.
Spider-Man web slingers, that is quite the arm workout. It is really good. The arm tracking is really cool. I was on my own in a car, so it's quite tricky. There's enough spiders for a car full of 4 people. But it's still good fun. I got it all to myself. Yeah, now my arms hurt. We have 10 minutes left of early park entry, so let's see. It's Guardians open. We can go see Guardians. We can do that twice because we can do this again. Spider-Man. We can do Spider-Man again with a lightning lane later on. So let's go see if Guardians is open or Mission Breakout, and then if not, it'll be time to go do our lightning lanes. I think Guardians is open, so we're doing that 13-minute wait, which will take us to the end of early park hours. So we'll do this once now without lightning lane, and then we'll do it again later on as well. This is Tower of Terror with the Guardians.
For those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket, one of the good.
For your safety,
Tower of Terror or Guardian Mission Breakout done. That is really cool. It's basically Tower of Terror, but there's no build up at the start. You don't go through the creepy hotel. It's just go right from the start. It's great fun. There's the cool music that comes with the Guardian films. That's really enjoyable. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where we're going. But yeah, so now early park entry is over. So let's go to Cars because we're close by. Do the lightning lane we have for Lightning McQueen races, and then let's head over to Incredicoaster. I swapped the Mission Breakout lightning lane for that, so we'll do that again later. We'll do Incredicoaster first. Springs Racers has a 90-minute wait already, according to the app. It only opened 11 minutes ago, so we'll see. Anyway, we'll do the lightning lane on that. Fortunately, we got that, and then we'll head over to Incredicoaster. And Carsland has Christmas music now. Alright, here we go, let's check in. And then we're in the lightning lane for Radiator Springs Racers. Queue is gigantic, but this looks really cool. This whole... Let's see what this is like. And we're at the front by the looks of it. That was quick. Radiator Springs Racers done. That's actually quite cool. You go through the Radiator Springs town for a bit, and then eventually you end up having a race with another car. There's a whole bunch of bank turns and bumps in the road. It's actually quite good. Sadly, our car lost, but hey. Cool. So now we're going to head over to Incredicoaster for that lightning lane. And now to find Pixar Pixar Pier, and Incredicoaster, wherever that is. I'm gonna have to, at the very least, leave Cardland. Well, I think we found Pixar Pier, just to the left of Carsland. Alright, let's go do Incredicoaster. There's the Ferris wheel, which we will not be doing today because it looks terrifying. Yeah, let's go on Incredicoaster. Wow. Now this looks cool. Oh wow, Incredicoaster has inversions. Okay. Did not know that. Wonder if you need a locker.
Hold on! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
You can bring your bag on this, so let's see. Coaster, that's brilliant. It's quite cool. It's not just a full-on, flat-out roller coaster. It slows down in parts to tell the story. So you got headphones in the seat. You can hear the Incredible speaking, and then as you go through the tunnels, it slows down to tell more of the story. You can see Jack and Incredi-Girl and that sort of thing. Yeah, and towards the end, there's a whole bunch of bumps. It's really cool. It's well worth doing, and it's not that fast or particularly. I mean, it's fast, but it's not particularly violent. Breakfast time. We're struggling slightly to find somewhere to eat. We're in line for Joffrey's. That was quite large, and so I mobile ordered at Pim's Test Kitchen instead. We're getting some French toast. So let's head over there and pick that up. The mobile order window is in 5 minutes, so I think it'll be faster than the Joffrey's line actually. Just finished breakfast at Pim's Test Kitchen. The French toast there is massive and really nice. So now we're in Avengers Land, or Marvel Campus, or whatever this place is called. Might as well stay and see what there is before we move on to the next place. Spider-Man show starts in a minute, so let's go see that. I think this is the one with the Spider-Man animatronic that jumps across the roof. So let's go check this out. I'm guessing it's where all these people are standing.
Body exercise. Hey everyone, it's good to see you. Hi, welcome to Avengers Campus. Watch this. Whoa! I can see him.
And that was the one where the Spider-Man animatronic jumps across the gap. That's actually pretty cool. And Spider-Man's now in the crowd saying hello. We are going to head over to the Avengers headquarters because the Marvel Avengers Assemble show starts shortly, so let's go check that out while we're here.
Dialing Mr. Stark.
Oh, well, that's not necessary.
What is it, Friday?
Everyone say Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays.
That show's over. It's a nice little 10-minute show. It starts off with Hawkeye beating some people up as he visits the Avengers Campus, and then all the Avengers turn up for a little Christmas photo. It's quite nice. I assume that's the seasonal version. I'm not sure if it's different every time, but it's quite cool. Let's finish off looking around the Avengers Campus, and then we have the lighting lane for Guardians we need to get to in the next 20 minutes. The warriors from Wakanda even, are out. Let's go have a look at that show.
Dora Milaje.
They're on a special assignment from the Black Panther to personally train all of you recruits to become warrior allies of Wakanda.
Let's head over now to Mission Breakout. We're going again with the lightning lane, and that will round out the Avengers Campus, I think. Might come back for lunch later at the smaller place, but let's go do Mission Breakout again. Alright, we're just off Mission Breakout for the second time. That ride is fantastic. I think that's better than Tower at Disney World for sure. We're in a different pre-show room this time, and the animatronic for Raccoon didn't seem to be working. He didn't pop out, which is a bit of a shame. But I think it's like Cosmic Rewind in Florida. I'm pretty sure we got a different song this time. That was just so good, that ride. So now, anyway, we're done in Avengers Campus, I think. So we'll probably check the app and see. We'll either go to Cars Land and do the Luigi ride, or we'll head back over to Pixar Pier and check that out properly. Actually, hold that. As soon as I turn the camera off, Groot started walking past. He is Groot. Just got a photo with Groot. And now let's head over to... just walking past the Avengers show. So yeah, got a photo with Groot. Just checked the app, and Luigi's Racers is down currently, so we'll skip Cars Land for now, and we'll go back to Paradise Pixar Pier, one of them, and then we shall check out what we didn't do there earlier on. It looks like Luigi's Racers is actually back up. Should we see how long the queue for that is as we're passing by? 20 minutes for that. Let's come back later. Let's do Pixar first. And we're in the Toy Story part of Pixar Pier now, by the looks of it. There's Jesse's Critter Carousel, which is your classic carousel ride, by the looks of it. We got Toy Story Midway Mania here. The lightning lanes for this are quite late, so probably won't be going on this. Been on it in Florida a whole bunch of times anyway.
His room is coming, his company is coming.
As we carry on further down, there's a Angry Dog hot dog stand. Oh, like a carnival style game. I think this is themed to be a carnival type thing with a whole bunch of games. More there, Bullseyes, Stallion Stampede. And you've got the carrot, you've got the wheel as well, which we won't be doing today. Pixar Pal Around. Then what do we have over here? Sweet Stuff. Emotional Whirlwind. It's like a kids style ride. Goes round and round up in the air. Yeah, more kids ride, carnival type stuff down here. It's like Tower of Terror Junior Edition, I guess. We'll head into what I think is a fairly new area, San Fransokyo Square. See what that's about. It's right next to Pixar Pier anyway, so let's go have a look. It's quite nice. I guess this is the Golden Gate Bridge. As you come in, significantly less windy than the real Golden Gate Bridge. Port of San Fransokyo. This must be a cross between San Francisco and Tokyo. And if it's not, then it is poorly named. I'm not sure there's any rides and stuff here, or it's just food. Oh, is this where you can meet Baymax? This might be where you can meet Baymax. Yes, there is Baymax, and you can meet him. It's quite a long line to meet Baymax, so I think we'll skip that for now. Okay, so this goes into Castland. Yeah, I think it's just a bunch of restaurants and a Baymax meet and greet. And this exit / entrance, where does this go? I'm guessing just back out to the other side of Carsland where we came in. Yeah, okay, cool. This is wild. There is some sort of bread factory here, and it's got a piece of bread as I came in. Bread eaten and San Fransokyo explored. So we'll head back to Carsland now, do Luigi's, and probably also use our lightning lane that we have for Spider-Man. That just came up, and then we'll see what's left. I don't think we have a whole lot left here. "15-minute wait" according to the sign when we came in. Alright, very short line, probably not 15 minutes I imagine. Luigi's Rollickin Roadsters done. It's the same vehicles as in Rise, they're trackless, they kind of do a synchronized dance and then spin around at the end. It's about as good as Mater's. Anyway, now we have a lightning lane, the last one for DCA, for the Monsters Inc. ride in about 45 minutes. So let's go check out the Grizzly Bear place. I think it's got a water ride, so we won't be doing that, but let's go have a look what it's like around there. Our lightning lane for Monsters Inc. has come up, so let's go check that out first. We are at Mike and Sulley to the rescue. Let's give this a go, see what it's like.
Happy birthday, Smoothie Poo!
Oh, Grizzly Bear! Michael Wazowski! And on my birthday, I thought you heard about me!
Celia, trying to understand.
Just got out of Monsters Inc. That is certainly a ride. It's a dark ride through the story of Monsters Inc., the first film. It's fine, I guess, compared to the stuff we did in Disneyland yesterday with the Pinocchio and Snow White. It's definitely second tier to that, but the scene with the doors in is pretty cool. Yeah, I guess if you're a small child and you like Monsters Inc., you'll enjoy it, but I wouldn't wait the 60 minutes for it. Alright, now then, let's have a look around Hollywood, then head off and see what's next. That's Hollywood done, down there. Just stopped by the tree to get a photo with the photo pass photographer. The photo pass photographer, the walk statue was free, so I got my photo in there as well. Okay, now let's head on over down this Grizzly Peak section. That's the only bit we haven't been to here, I think. Let's go see what's here. I think it's just a water ride, which we will not be doing today. Heading on down still, around the corner. A whole bunch of road signs and stuff, I guess. So if you're going to a national park, is that what this is modelled after, maybe? Oh, this must be the drop for the water ride. There you go, giant bear wearing a Christmas sweater. Oh, Hops and the Fox are here. Yeah, and this is the exit to the area. Where are we getting dropped back into? Oh, this is the lift for the water ride. Oh, I see, we're back by Pixar Pier. Okay, so that's the other way you get into here then, I guess. So with that, we've done pretty much everything I wanted to in DCA. So I think now what we'll do is I'm going to have a rest back at the hotel, do some stuff there, and then come back later on for the nighttime shows and to see the Cars Land at night. So I've grabbed a Lightning Lane for Haunted Mansion in Disneyland, their park hopper. So I'll go do that again, and I also want to do Space Mountain again, so I'm going to try and get that one as well. So for now, I will say goodbye and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, and we're back. We're going to grab the monorail into Tomorrowland and then get on to the Haunted Mansion. So the monorail here at Disneyland stops in downtown Disney. You scan your Disney ticket to get on, and then it takes you straight into the park, and it only goes to Disneyland.
Below us is the summer
Where's my jacket?
Monorail, it's more of an attraction than a mode of transport here. It takes a whole bunch of track around Disneyland into Tomorrowland before it gets there. It's not super quick, but hey, it's better than walking. So now we have 25 minutes to get to Haunted Mansion for our Lightning Lane. So we should easily do that, and then we can see what we want to do until another hour, I think, when it's the Space Mountain Lightning Lane. So hopefully we get to do those two again, then we'll head back to DCA for the nighttime colour show and to see Cars Land, that sort of thing. Alright, we've made it with 20 minutes to spare. So let's tap in and go do the Haunted Mansion again. Is the Haunted Mansion done for the second time, still equally as good. So now we've got about an hour to kill until the Lightning Lane for Space Mountain, and then we'll head back to DCA. So until then, I'm going to go do some shopping. Just sitting in this little restaurant cafe thing right by the Space Mountain entrance. Got a few minutes before I can tap in, and we'll get that done, and then we'll head back to DCA. Last time I went on this lightning lane, the queue was actually like half an hour, and it was like spiralling around outside, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like now. That's Space Mountain done for the second time. I still think that's far superior to the other one. The two-seater ride vehicles are way more comfortable, and then the ride in general is just so much smoother. It's got the really cool launch sequence where you go up and it feels like you're spinning round, and then when you're actually on the track, the entire space bit with the stars and everything, it feels so much better. I think it's a fair bit longer, and the music as well, it's just really good. I really like that ride. Okay, so I think we're done in Disneyland. Time to head over to DCA now, if we can figure out how to get out. I think it's this way. Back in DCA with its Christmas lights on. This is nice. Let's go to, where should we go to first? Let's go to Cars Land, see what that's like. And let's head to Avengers Campus, see what happens there at night, and then we'll try and see the nighttime show, which I discovered you have to join a virtual queue to get a spot in a viewing area. So I got a spot for the 10:30 show, but ideally I'd like to see the 9 o'clock one, so we'll see where you can watch it from without being in the virtual queue. Actually, we might as well go to Avengers Campus first, considering it's on the way. That's photo pass, photos done. Let's carry on in. Is this Spider-Man? Yeah, here's Spider-Man. This part looks funky. Alright then, not much different to the daytime here. Go check out Guardians and we'll go to Cars Land. This area. How cool does this look at night? This is really neat. Imagine that even without the Christmas decorations, this is pretty cool. Because I think the only extra Christmas ones, like these wreaths and stuff, the motel sign, Flow V8's cap and stuff, will still be all the same. There's a photo pass photography here for this pretty cool sign, so we'll do that. And then we'll head on down to Pixar Pier, which is looking great. Photos done. Let's head on down to Pixar Pier. I checked with a cast member who said that you can indeed just stand here on top of Pixar Pier and watch it. So I think we'll do that for the 9 o'clock show to avoid having to wait for the 10:30 virtual queue we're in. And it looks fairly decent here, to be honest. Let me spin you around. So over there is the virtual queue area. And then I assume it's going to be projected over there. So we've got a fairly decent view here. Let's wait and see.
show here at DCA just finished, and that was really cool. They spray, squirt, build fountains of water on the pier here, on the lake, and then project Disney clips onto it, backed by music. And this one had a whole bunch of Christmas music in it as well. I assume that's seasonal, but yeah, that was really good. It lasted about 20 minutes, half an hour as well. And with that, we are done. Let's head out of DCA and back to the hotel. That's it for the Disneyland trip as well. Tomorrow morning, we're heading to the airport to go to Las Vegas for the reInvent conference. So this is it for Disneyland. It's been a really cool 2 days. What about DCA? I think it's pretty cool. It's not really a 4 days worth of stuff here. The Marvel Campus and the Cars Land are really good. They're well worth coming for. The rest of it, Pixar Pier, is very nice. Incredicoaster is good. It's got Toy Story Mania as well. But the Grizzly Bear, or the Grizzly Falls area, that was fine. It's got soaring, if you know a bit on that. But apart from that, there's not really a whole lot apart from the water ride. And then there's the Hollywood Boulevard place. That's quite good. It's very, very pretty. I'm not quite sure the Monsters Inc. ride is worth the 1 hour wait, but yeah, it's decent. I think it's worth coming here, then park hopping to Disneyland as well. Then come and see the night show. So yeah, that is it. Let's head out of the park. Yes, sadly, we are not in Disneyland anymore, but I had a bit of free time and thought I'd recap what I thought about Disneyland versus Disney World. So I've been to Disney World quite a lot, easily 5 or 6 times I think, and this is my first time to Disneyland, so I wasn't entirely sure what to expect. I'd watched some vlogs about it and stuff. I knew it was smaller, but I wasn't quite sure what it was going to be like. Overall though, I was super impressed with Disneyland. Disneyland is amazing. It is smaller than Disney World, but there's still plenty to do. Like, I did not do all of Disneyland in one day. I just focused on doing the things they didn't have in Disney World. I think if you wanted to do everything, you're looking at least a day and a half, 2 days to do it all. And that's like 2 days of quality rides. That was one of the things that really stood out. The quality of the rides there is really, really high. The dark rides that they don't have in Disney World, like Pinocchio, Snow White, they were fantastic. Similarly, things like Space Mountain and the Haunted Mansion, which they do have at both, are significantly better at Disneyland. Disneyland's Space Mountain is fantastic. They've done a really good job there. And the overlay on Haunted Mansion was also brilliant. The thing that's quite nice is it's so easy to park up and get from the hotel. So unless you're staying at the Contemporary at Disney World, then you can't really walk to the Magic Kingdom. And similarly, even if you're staying there, you can't walk to all the parks. You can walk to Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom. And so being so close to the hotel, being so close to the parks was really cool. It's being able to quickly walk there. And then when you wanted to park hop, them being just a few hundred meters apart over the road, that was really cool. In terms of DCA, I thought that the Cars Land and the Marvel Land at DCA were fantastic. I would happily go back for them. They were really well done. Outside of that, the other lands were a bit weaker. I guess if you hadn't been on some of the rides in Disney World, then they do have Soarin', and the Hollywood Boulevard part is alright, I guess. It's quite well themed. I don't quite get why the Monsters Inc. ride has such a large queue. It really wasn't that great. So yeah, DCA for half a day is well worth it. I wouldn't go back just to go to DCA. I would go back to go to Disneyland though. It's really good. And as a Disney fan, it's quite nice to get to go to the original park that Walt built. So yeah, that was really cool. I'm really glad I went. I would happily go back. The Disneyland Hotel is amazing. I enjoyed the theming more than the Incredibles theme at the Contemporary. I like that it didn't have any IP there. So yeah, overall, Disneyland is fantastic. Would happily go back. One other thing that I would quite like to do now would be the Halloween party at Disneyland. That's supposed to be quite cool, and given what I saw with the theming on Haunted Mansion and things like that, I can only imagine that's fantastic. I missed the Christmas party thing in Disneyland by a day. That's actually quite short. It doesn't run for that long there. So I'd quite like to go to that. And I'd also like to try out the Universal Studios there to see what that's like, and go to the Halloween event there. So yeah, maybe that in the future.